Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Scrolls Deck Design Workshop. This is going to be part 2 of the Skalvage, I think I'm saying that right, deck workshop. So we've built the deck, and the spoilers, I've been working on it a little since I built the deck, because I went ahead and played it one game just to see what I was getting myself into. So I could commentate a little bit better. So the deck, it's very interesting. It essentially you draw your deck multiple times, and you ramp up a lot of resources, and it's kind of neat. So look for that, and look for, we've got these guys. This would essentially be another Night Scholar. I did actually get another Night Scholar, so we're currently at 2 Night Scholars, and then we have 1 Kinfolk Veteran. So note that, I guess. So what we're going to do, we're going to get order first so that we can capitalize on this Woodland Memorial and the summons, and then we'll go for growth. So we're going to pitch this transposition, and we'll summon. Okay. Alright, we get our own Zealot. So then we're going to go get rid of this Kinfolk, play out a Memorial. We'll play it out up here so it just doesn't automatically die. We'll pass the turn. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pitch one of these Sin Marked so we can play out a Stone Pact. And then we'll play out another Sin Marked, and then we'll pass the turn. And you might notice this against the AI, that this deck looks very powerful. So we'll go ahead and play out the Sisters of the Fox. And we'll play Woodland Memorial out. And in this instance, we're going to use Eye of Eagle to draw 2 scrolls. And then we'll cast Summons. Okay, we'll pass the turn. And currently, the only walls or structures in the deck are memorials, so Summons is basically just getting you memorials. We're going to go ahead and play out a Stone Pact. We're going to use this memorial now to get Night Scholar resources to play for next turn instead, and then we're going to pass the turn. Okay. We'll cast Eye of Eagle, play out a Sisters of the Fox. We'll pitch this Nutrition for now because we don't have anything really to capitalize on the Nutrition yet. So get this out of the way. And we are more or less going to stake our claim on these 3 center lanes, and just let the other ones go. Okay. Let's do this. We'll transposition. Cast the Illithorn Seed. We'll do Heritage. Move our Night Scholar over. Oh. Shoot. Sorry, I probably should have. Sorry about that. I think it maybe a bit of a misplay on my part. Oh yeah, I can't. So I can't move. Oh, I already moved the Sisters of the Fox. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We'll pitch the Night Scholar, and then we'll put a Power Bound here. But we're going to hold on to one Power Bound so that we can sack it for scrolls or resources next turn. Oh, that Illithorn Seed saved us. That's pretty great. Something to note. Okay. So now we have a bunch of scrolls. Let's go ahead and bonk and kabonk. We'll summons to get a wall. Wall. Let's see. We can Eye of Eagle on this turn. We'll play out a Sin Marked. Okay. That feels good. I think we'll. Oh, let's go ahead and. Yeah, let's get another growth resource. We'll use Power Bound. Convert Power Bound into a growth resource. Because right now you can see, currently with this deck, you either run out of resources or you run out of scrolls in hand. And so if you run out of resources, then you should be sacking for resources. If you run out of scrolls in hand, then you should be sacking for scrolls in hand, essentially. Put a Heritage down right here. Yeah, we'll put a Heritage here because we're going to sack it for Fertile Soil. Okay. We'll cast a. We'll get another growth resource then. We'll cast a Nutrition on this Stone Pact. No, that's not going to get us anywhere. So we'll cast out a Sister of the Fox. We'll hold off on the Decimation. Now, this Decimation would be a Fertile Soil right now, but I decided to add a Decimation because I actually don't have another Fertile Soil. So what essentially what that means is that if we were playing the Skalvage deck, the standard Skalvage deck, Decimation would actually be Fertile Soil. I guess that's pretty obvious. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that much. But what we're going to do is use these guys to get rid of there. We're going to actually cast Decimation on this lane to deal 2 points to this. May or may not be the best play, but then we're going to cast an Illithorn Seed and a Fertile Soil. Okay. We'll use one of these Nutritions so that we can play out another Night Scholar. Oh. And then we will pass the. Oh, we'll use Eye Eagle. Sorry. And now we'll pass the turn. Yeah, you can see this deck draws through a lot of scrolls. So we need to probably. We'll do Power Bound, Heritage, Nutrition. We'll move we'll transposition. We'll cast a memorial. We'll pitch the power bound since we don't need order at this point. Okay, we can put a Kabonk down. Woodland Memorial gets fertile soiled. See if we can draw a guy. Okay. We will put out a Sin Marked. We'll play a Stone Pact. And we'll pass the turn. So yeah, this deck is definitely doing a lot, but sometimes it feels like I did all that and essentially I played out a Night Scholar and a Sin Marked Zealot. But I did end up bumping my resources up quite a bit too, so can't say I didn't do anything. I think we're going to focus on these two lanes. But I have Eagle. Sisters and Fox have put us to 3. Okay. Summons. We'll do Woodland Memorial. And a Woodland Memorial. Hide a Sin Marked Zealot over here. Let's go ahead and pitch the Nutrition to draw scrolls. Okay, we'll put an Elethorn Seed here. Oh, I just screwed up. I'm sorry, guys. I was wanting to play with that Kinfolk, and then I just realized that one of the things of this deck is you just do too much sometimes, and you lose your mind. So we'll just play out instead a Sisters. We'll put a Heritage here. We'll play out a Stone Pact behind it, and then we'll pass the turn. Another thing is, when playing this deck, you sort of lose track or lose sight of the win aspects of the game, and you start to do all this ridiculous stuff, and then maybe you forget to position or switch the unit's position or something. I'm going to go ahead and sack to kill this crossbowman. I'm going to Kabonk this memorial. Okay. Gonna Heritage this memorial. Play out a Sisters of the Fox. Heritage this memorial again. Use Nutrition. Eye Eagle. Play out another Sin Marked. Play out another Sin Marked. Play out a Stone Pact. I just did it again, didn't I? Oh man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I screwed up again, so we'll just go like that. Alright, so now we're at the point where we have more resources than we have scrolls in hand. So our goal at this point is sort of changed from protect, or from get resources to draw scrolls. So instead of using this power bound, I'm going to, there we go. And we'll put it on this memorial here for that fertile soil. Now we're going to sack attack right there. Oh, that was wrong. Oh well. Okay. It's going to be 5. Move this over. This over. There we go. Okay, just planning my attacks for my next turn. I really don't want to play out this Woodland Memorial. At this point, it's sort of just be taking up space. But I'll go ahead and just do this. And usually, I don't recommend putting memorials in the back there. But when you're sort of running out of space, that back corners maybe are easier to hide stuff in. So kabonk, get to another fertile soil, and then we'll fertile soil that guy for space. We'll put transposition. We'll slide over Eye of Eagle. And now you notice that Eye of Eagle, and I didn't really realize this at first, but the Eye of Eagle, because I have 3 Sisters of the Fox on the field, because I have basically every creature scroll out except for this one Sinmark Zealot, Eye of Eagle is going to get me the one Sinmark Zealot I don't have. So that's kind of neat to see in action. I'll put kabonk there. I'll summons a Stone Pact. Put it there. I'll transposition these two. Got that decimation again. I'll sack for scrolls. Summons again. That Woodlands Memorial. Okay. I'll pass the turn. Okay. Pitch this to draw scrolls, this power bound. Okay, I'm going to, let's do this. Let's nutrition away. Okay, let's try an experiment here. If I put this Sisters of the Fox down here, I'm going to cast a Decimation, which is going to kill the Sisters of the Fox. So now if I cast Eye of Eagle, I get a Sisters of the Fox. Okay, so that's neat. I think if I had, and before when I'd cast that Eye of Eagle, there would be no way I was getting a Sisters of the Fox. So drew us another scroll there, so that's good. Put that over in the corner. Stone Pact we're not worried about playing out. Move over. Move this guy over. Gal. And then we will go ahead and put our attacks in. Well, I'm not really feeling the Elithorn Seed right now. I think it's, at this point, it's a little unnecessary. And it's just going to clog up this lane, because obviously we're attacking this lane at this point. Okay. Put 2 points there. Oh, sacrifice attack. 2 points there. Sacrifice attack. 2 points there. Slide Alright, Scholar out of the way. Hive Eagle's going to get us a sin marked. Oh, we'll pitch for resources. We'll transpose some stuff. Move this guy out of the way. We'll cast a summon. Memorials we're not really needing anymore. Yeah. We can play them out though. For the purposes of protection. Not really necessary at this point. Sort of a foregone conclusion. Okay. So bonk. We will fertile soil. We'll do this one. Oh, kabonk again. We'll transposition. And we will just decimate for the win. So, yeah. We'll just go ahead and cast Decimation for the win. Boom. And you get to see a non-combat victory success. So that was neat. Yeah, if you look at the stats, we drew 95 scrolls as opposed to the 50 our opponent drew. So we drew a lot of scrolls. We played out a lot of stuff. It's a neat deck, and I think there's a thread of an idea or a concept in here that we can refine to make a really annoying deck to play against, but a fun deck to play. So, thanks for watching. We'll get to that in part 3, so stay tuned.